Something I'm spending a lot of time thinking about and trying to get some politicians on board with and some public figures is the following. If you want to look at the fastest political movement in history, it was actually about exactly 6 years ago, and that was 2020, when the GDP went down 31% because of COVID. We had the greatest political movement in history in terms of actual move to action. And my fear is that every few years we protest, we make signs, we chant, we gather. It feels good. It looks great on CNN. And then nothing happens. If you want to understand real power and the difference between being right and being effective, stop watching protests and start watching gross domestic product, specifically GDP. Trump does not respond to outrage. He responds to markets. And that's not cynicism. It's mechanics. I'm not talking about a labor strike. This isn't unions, picket lines, or collective bargaining. I'm talking about something quieter, far more unsettling to the system, and that is an economic strike. A short-term coordinated withdrawal from spending and maybe work. No marching, no slogans, just less. And
well, they
something
did
we
that.
forget.
They did that in Minnesota. They had a day. The business is closed.
It can't be a day. A day is annoyance. It needs to be a week or a month, and it needs to be national.
Whoa, calm down, Jamal. Don't pull out the 9.
The U.S. economy is $27 trillion. That's $74 billion a day. And here's our power, Kara. Our economy is 70% consumer-driven. Consumers actually have more power, not in signs or in guns or even in their vote right now. They have it in the power of the purse. In that a very small change in behavior could have an enormous effect. And that is, nothing in modern American history moves policy faster. Not marches, not speeches, just math. And then if you think about what you could do here, if wealthy households took their spending down 10%, and middle class and lower income households, which have a difficult time reducing their spend, took it down 5%, you would take GDP negative almost overnight. And then it's hard because it requires coordination. It's risky, especially for people living paycheck to paycheck. But that's exactly why it works.
Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.